Alright, so it's Samuel Adams Summer Ale. And it's 5.5%. They got some different wheat malts, or wheat malt and some different barley malts, some different hops, and they got the best before April 2015 is July 2014, which means one thing in southern Alberta. Golf ball sized hail! Alright, there's just a shot of some of the hail I got bombarded with last night, just before the sun went down. Pretty badass. Some people got some crops completely wiped out. It's I don't know. It's global warming. What I don't know. I don't know. You tell me. I'm just topping up here. It's sessionable. What can I say? So that's a nice head. You can get a lot more head out of it than that. It's just like I'm just topping it up here. So I got my Alexander Keith's India Pale Lager. I'm just busting their nuts. Because they do India Pale Ale, but it's actually just a domestic pale lager. Some people notice and most people don't. So we're getting all the lemon aspects, like if you see how hazy it is, like a hef. We're getting lemon type wheat beer things out of it. We're getting a little bit of maybe lemony from the hops, I'm guessing, but it tastes a lot like lemon tea. Some biscuity wheat and barley characteristics. It is a lot. It's very tea-like to me, but it's milder than tea. Tea's maybe got a little bit more a stronger tannic presence and stuff. This is just mild and bready and soothing. It's very, very slick, kind of slick. It's like, what am I looking for? It's a soothing, nice body to the beer. It's very laid back, which is nice for. This is a wheat barley blend, so you're not getting a whole ton of the wheat beer stuff, and you're not getting just the regular barley beverage. We're getting a barley beer with a it tastes like there's probably about at least 30% wheat in here though. Like there's a fair amount of wheat. Like you're pulling out a lot. This is almost like if I tried this blindfolded, I wouldn't know. You kind of guess it was a hybrid, but you'd almost be like, is this a half or what the hell? But there's enough barley that you're like, what? Maybe it's 50-50. I don't know. Golf ball sized hail. Yeah, and that's apparently not as big as it gets around here. We have a baseball sized hail, a tennis ball. I've personally went up on roofs like to do tarp them off for other contractors and stuff, help them out, because there was an entire town. Like it was in pockets and stuff, but like pretty much 90%, at least 90 to 95% of all the roofs and all the exteriors got destroyed. Anyone down in the States probably doesn't. We have really low quality gutters up here, and so they're very, very flammable. You have them down there too, but like we don't. It's pretty hard to get good quality gutters unless you go to steel. But so I do gutters sometimes. But just the hail comes in, it just like pops them out like someone was working them with an anvil, a hammer. Like they're just tennis ball size holes through roof sheeting, like right through the shingle, right through the sheeting, like holes in the roof the size of tennis balls. I kid you not. And like roof vents that just look like they got run over by a truck. Like you got those little metal vents and stuff on the roof. They're just flat, like just completely flattened. So I don't know. I guess that's part of being in the Midwest, I guess. Imagine people in Oklahoma are like, big fucking deal, we get that too, right? I wonder if anyone from Oklahoma is going to watch. I got 3 hits in the next year on this video. So, anyway, tell me what you think of Samuel Adams winter or summer ale. Sorry, I tried the winter ale too. I think it's not bad at all. It's for what they're brewing. The only off thing is like kind of where the barley meets the wheat. It kind of clashes a little bit. But it's very smooth. Like the head on it is very like soapy and kind of slick and slimy, and it's just there's not a whole lot of bitterness, so it's not very hoppy. It's just very drinkable. I'm getting a lot of tea out of it, which is kind of nice. I do like tea, and I can go for a wheat beer once in a while. It's kind of like maybe a once a month thing or something, but it's neat, and I think it's if you're looking for something a little bit off the wall. I was kind of going for more of just a straight pale ale, which apparently is the hardest thing for me to find around here. Is just a typical pale ale. Like I said, that's why I rag Alexander Keys for making an IPL, calling it an IPA. So I don't know. I like pale ales a lot, but can't ever find a real normal ass American pale. The dry American pale ales are fucking awesome, and unless you brew them yourself, like my brother brewed a keg of it, and bam, that's good shit. So just ranting. Like this beer is just you're gonna get it all in one drink, and once you've tasted it, you'll know it's worth picking up. It's I'm gonna give it a higher review than maybe most people because it is for what it is. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. Maybe a little better, maybe even bottle condition, maybe, or a little bit more rugged, a little bit more raw. Could use maybe a little more hops, a little more barley. Like it could even go up to like 6%, maybe. What else? But then you don't have the same beer anymore, right? So I don't know. It could be darker. What do we end up with? You know. Keep giving suggestions, and we end up with a Scottish Heavy or a Porter or something. So, whatever. There, so we're not heading a lot, but it was before. Trust me. I'm just see. Look at that lacing. Yeah, very lemon-like. Lemon iced tea. That's all there is. And so what was I saying? I'm gonna give it like maybe a little more props. I like it. So we're gonna 8 3/4 out of 11 it. We're not gonna Spinal Tap it or anything. Like I say, it could be more rugged. I think it could be like more unfiltered, more. Last one, I want beer to be a little more rugged, right? But it's pretty slick, people. If you want a beer that tastes like lemon tea, this is it. Berserker, I'm out 8 3/4 out of 11. Not a Spinal Tap, but you'll probably drink it in a hurry. Berserker, and I'm out.